What is up, YouTube? Khan here once again, and I'm going to go ahead and throw out a new commentary for you guys. Now, I need to apologize that it's been so long since I've done a commentary video. I just had other videos that I wanted to get uploaded, and I considered that 2,000 subscriber contest to be sort of like a commentary, so I just didn't want to overwhelm any of my new subscribers out there or people that aren't the hugest fans of the series. So, let's just jump into the topic for today. It's going to be about Dance Dance Revolution console releases in North America. But before we do that, I guess I should make a note about the background gameplay real quick. This is called the Ghost. I was trying to get a chem strike on Team Deathmatch playing Prison Break. I got to 20 and I died. That was the highest I've ever gotten in Team Deathmatch. But anyway, it should be a pretty interesting background gameplay. Now back to the topic. Let's see, where do we even begin with the console releases in North America? Well, I guess let's go all the way back to when they started releasing the games in North America. So back on PS1 even, PS2, like early games like Konmentary, DDR Max, DDR Max 2, those were excellent Dance Dance Revolution games. And I could tell you why, and it's not just me that agrees that, you know, these were the good Dance Dance Revolution games. Ask most of the people out there that play Dance Dance Revolution, and they will tell you these were the console games to have pretty much. And even reviewers out there, I know GameSpot and other websites, maybe like IGN and stuff, when I looked up those games because I was curious on what they thought about the older DDR games, they actually did pretty well. They're well received. So what made those so much better than the newer ones, and why do the new ones just plain suck and no one wants them? Well, if we go back to DDR Max and DDR Max 2, even Konmentary, it runs on the engine of the Dance Dance Revolution arcade games. I know DDR Supernova and Supernova 2, those run on the same kind of engine too. It looks exactly the same interface and everything. But I'll get to that in a moment. So we're looking at the exact same theme as the arcade games. Very, very similar songs. Maybe, I know on DDR Max 2, it had more DDR Max songs kind of on it from the arcade game, and then the DDR Max 2 songs kind of got lost in translation because of the licensing. But just bear with me here. A lot of arcade titles, arcade songs being listed on the console games. And then when you go look at DDR Extreme, things start really, really falling apart, and I hated DDR Extreme. I thought that was one of the worst releases I've ever played of Dance Dance Revolution. It was just so Americanized. I didn't see why they had to redo the entire theme of the game, and we just lost out on a lot of what DDR Extreme was. I mean, DDR Extreme was, and still is, probably the most played Dance Dance Revolution game in all of North America, because it is just so abundant, and everyone loves just DDR Extreme because of the song list and just the songs on it and how everything looks. So then we go to the newer releases, maybe even starting at Supernova. Supernova wasn't too bad, but Supernova 2, I felt like things were starting to fall apart, and then from there it just completely fell off of what the arcade releases were. And that was because the song list just wasn't staying with the arcade releases. And that might seem really stupid because, you know, there's people that want to play, you know, the Lady Gaga stuff. I know even on the new one there's Justin Bieber songs. I don't know why he would want to license Justin Bieber, but whatever. But the licenses there weren't things that people wanted. People wanted the arcade experience at their house. And I feel like that was the biggest downfall for Dance Dance Revolution in this country. When we talk about playing Dance Dance Revolution on forums and stuff, and when new people come to the gaming scene for Dance Dance Revolution on those websites and such, they talk about how much they enjoy the Japanese music and stuff on it. And it's not so much about the licensed songs that Konami has been throwing onto these releases. If they omitted those in the first place, I'm pretty sure people would have picked up the game just as much, if not even more, just because Konami was being pretty spot on with Japanese releases, which is exactly what people want. It's like when you get a Japanese role-playing game coming to America. When you get these games out here, people don't want an Americanized version. We don't necessarily even want American voice actors doing the voice work in the video games. So most publishers throw out an option to switch languages, but besides that, it's pretty much stayed exactly the same as the Japanese counterpart. It's not like, oh, he looks like an anime character, we have to make him Americanized to appeal to the American audience. No, that's not how you go about it. It was perfect exactly how it was. Like, there's no point to change anything. And I feel that's the same way with Dance Dance Revolution games as well. Just like, it's perfect. You don't need to change anything at all. It's exactly how we want it, and we want to keep it that way. So please, don't screw it up. And now with the final release of like the arcade machines, Dance Dance Revolution 2013, and then it's going to get updated over time. Console releases coming to America is looking pretty bleak now, and I doubt there's going to be any more releases coming to America. But I figured I could just talk about why I feel like Konami has failed at releasing these out in America. And maybe I will do another video really soon about the arcade versions coming to America as well, to American arcades. But anyways, that's going to be it for me today. Just going to be a shorter commentary video for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!